Good morning, everybody. Grab that cup of coffee, but it's going to take a little longer to drink it today because we got an excellent video coming up right now. How was that Whataburger there, Vickie?
Good.
Was it?
Delicious.
Delicious. And yours was good?
Mine was pretty darn yummy.
And they screwed the order up. They did. Perfectly screwed up. Because they made three, we had biscuits, what'd they call it?
Sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit.
Yeah, and they put fried eggs on 3 of them and 1 of them was scrambled.
And we didn't order that.
Didn't order it that way, but guess what? That's the way I like mine. So it worked out fine. But right now, we're headed to...
Gibsland.
Who?
Gibsland.
Gibsland. We're gonna go look at the spot that Bonnie and Clyde got shot at and a museum. I told you that in the last video. But this is the road. I'm gonna show you the countryside right now. Move this around this way. You can see what it looks like out there. A lot of trees. But I think they're just, what do you call it, fake things, because there's only trees so far, then it turns into desert on the other side of that tree. Is that right? No, he says those trees go all the way across the state. This state is full of trees. If you've never been to Louisiana, a lot of them pole pines up in this area. And then you said there's hardwoods down south and swamps. I was expecting to come into Louisiana and see, hey, alligators laying all over there in the ditch. Didn't see any so far. And very little water in the ditches, but it does rain here. Look how green and pretty it is here. And I'm holding my GoPro in my hand, so it's probably bobbing. Let's see if I can get her steady. And you come down this road, which is Highway
167.
167. You do the speed limit, fellers. There's cops back in them woods hidden. And if you're going them 2 miles out over the speed limit, they'll come out and spank you. So, there, we can almost see through the woods there. Almost. But, we're going to show you a little more when we get down the road. Let me show you somebody right there. Yeah, he's enjoying it. All right, guys. Oh, I dropped you. Hang on. There we go. We're out of here. Well, we made it to the Bonnie and Clyde Ambush Museum. This is not a fancy museum. I don't even know if it's open. Yeah, the door says open.
Yeah.
We're going to go check that out, guys. Then we're going to go to the exact spot. Then we're even talking about going over to Duck Dynasty. I think we're having dinner with them, wouldn't we?
Yeah, we got some duck.
Yep. So let's check this out. And we're in the town of Gibsland right there. There's where we are. Do you have any steel signs or
license plates?
no? Well, something to hang on my shop wall. Okay. That'll work.
I can take any pictures you like back there. The restrooms are back there. Okay. Yeah, those documentaries.
Oh man,
Like 12 minutes long.
I liked it.
He's been on an episode of American Pickers. He's been on an episode of Ghost Legend. He's been on an episode of LA Life.
I'm going to put you on my YouTube channel here and tell everybody about you. What did you just say about their last meal was here or
Their
something?
last meal was in there. That's Canfield's Cafe.
Uh-huh.
Clyde stopped in there that morning about 9 o'clock, got him a fried bologna sandwich, got Bonnie a BLT, and they were killed 10 minutes after they left here.
Wow. Cool. Well, we'll go shop. We're going to go in there first and then go shopping.
You want to go in the museum?
Yeah.
That's for 2.
It's a really cool museum. We got like 13 of his guns back there, their hats, clothes.
Original hats and their stuff?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, guys. Oh, these shirts are neat too. How much are your sweatshirts?
These are $40 and $45, depending on the size. Small, medium, and large are 40. Extra large and up to 45.
Okay. Well, we're going to go into the museum now, but we're going to then come back out here. Oh, is that really him? Must be. That must be Bonnie.
All right.
They blew the hell out of him. Okay, let's go into the museum there, Vickie.
Would have been in my size.
They took her holding the shotgun on Clyde and her smoking the cigar, and the newspapers created her. She knew they used those pictures against her. She was just funning around with Clyde when those were made.
Yeah.
When
And then they made her out to look like
yeah,
And she was only 85 pounds?
85 pounds, 4'10".
She
He
wasn't
was
a
about
bad
5.
person to start then. She
No.
was kind of
Then-
No, she got caught up in it. She fell in love with it. You know, they were in a car crash in Wellington, Texas, about 11 months before they were killed. She contracted blood poisoning. Her left leg got gangrene. She never walked really again. That's why Clyde needed Henry back so bad he could carry her.
Wow.
Her left leg needed to be amputated. She was eventually addicted to morphine. Clyde kept her doped up as much as possible because she was in so much. She'd been shot in the stomach. She got shot through both legs. But there really wasn't much of her left by the time they killed her.
Yeah.
The officers did not want to kill her. You know, she wouldn't leave it. You know,
Well,
and
he
she-
was the bad guy. He
well,
was,
he killed 2 police officers while he was on the run. But he was actually accused of a murder that he didn't do, and that terrified him, and he ran.
Wow.
But he did eventually kill Sheriff Deputy Malcolm Davis, and he killed Detective Harriman up in Joplin.
And that's what,
Both of them in gun battles.
yeah, and that's what got the cops after him bad.
Well, they were after him after the Stringtown shooting. He stopped up there for Raymond Hamilton to buy him some moonshine. And they pulled up in a nice car. They were flirting with all the local girls, and local guys didn't like it. And the sheriff saw Raymond go to turn up a little mason jar, and he grabbed for his gun and said, "Boys, we don't do this." As soon as he grabbed for his gun, he was shot 6 times, and he lived. Sheriff come around, the deputy come running around the corner, and Raymond shot him in the head and killed him. That was a very unlucky shot for everybody involved.
Yeah.
Raymond wasn't trying to kill him. He just wanted to quit running towards the car. And Raymond went to the electric chair at 21 years old. Not for that murder, but that's probably the only person he did kill.
Yeah.
So, but he was a pain in there, but
Wow.
he was considered a great escape artist. He escaped from death row. He escaped from the Dallas jail. He escaped from Waco. He escaped every time they locked him up. And they finally just put him in the electric chair, and he wasn't going to escape there.
Didn't escape that.
Sit here a little while.
Yeah.
Y'all come on in.
Y'all can take your time, 'cause there is-
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, dear.
Very interesting, guys.
They got a lot of food in here.
Now it must be the sheriff's clothes or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I've seen that video before they're showing.
See, that's right. You gonna,
May
that's the road
23rd,
where he done it.
1934.
This is where we're going right here. Road looks a little different.
It'll look a lot different when you get there now.
This is a reenactment though. They
But
didn't.
it's on that's the road. But
Yeah.
they're coming from north here, heading south.
And that ain't the way it really happened. They had a roadblock for him.
Yeah, they had a guy, not actually a roadblock. They had one of
Yes.
their friends stop, and they stopped to check him out.
That's the real scene there though.
Oh yeah, that's the real deal.
The inevitable end. Retribution. Here is Clyde Barrow and Bonnie Parker, who died as they lived, by the gun. Bonnie is seen leaning against Clyde. Clyde was a master gunman.
Gosh, she was a P90 thing. Huh?
Yeah.
Seldom did anyone ever live when Clyde got the first shot.
Huh. Wow. And they got a reputable car. We'll go look at a car. It looks just like it. Right through here somewhere. It's going to be a long video, guys, so hang in here.
A bunch to see in there, old pictures and things.
Oh, it's a big museum, isn't it?
Yeah. Texas.
shotguns, 2 machine rifles, 10 automatic pistols, and 1,500 rounds of Coleman College death car.
That's Clyde?
Yep. He was only like 5 foot something.
He was a little feller.
Yeah.
Many of these bullets passed entirely
They make him look so big in these pictures. Of course, she was small too.
struck body, passed through her body, then out through the door on her side of the car. The officers were on the left side of the road, nearest the driver. This explains the fact that Bonnie's car,
Vickie's probably never seen none of this.
any one of these bullets would have been fatal to both. But after having killed 14 people, most of whom were officers of the law, and having come safely through so many gun battles, it did not seem advisable to fire just one bullet. Some of the personal effects of Clyde and Bonnie. Vanity thy name is woman. Bonnie's case contains many of the feminine aids to beauty. Really a pretty girl, Bonnie was found at the time of her death to have had a new permanent way. Her fingernails were clean and prettily manicured, as were Clyde's, which was probably due to Bonnie's influence. This would indicate that aside from her association with Clyde during their murderous moments, she was a perfectly normal girl in many respects. Clyde's guns were his vanity. At night he was clean, oil, and polish man. And for each one, he had a pet.
Clyde Barrow was born in Talco, Texas.
He changed his home state
I got a good friend. His family's from Talco. No, that's no Tellico. That's not Talco. Wrong one. I'm missing this. I missed it.
That's where the house he was born in?
Yep.
I wonder if this is kind of the actual size of both of them.
Well, you can see how small she is. Looking in front of this, that's probably, I think that's a Lincoln. That's a V8 symbol.
Yeah.
Look how short she is. I mean, that's just the top of the radiator. And those cars, you see them back there. They're not that big.
Four of the 6 officers who brought down Bonnie and Clyde. On the left, Deputy Sheriff Oakley.
Have you seen that movie with Kevin Costner?
Yeah.
That was a good movie.
Yeah.
Next to Sheriff Jordan, Deputy Sheriff Bob Alcorn of Dallas County, Texas.
He got shot in a gun battle, then his brother did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Are positively identifying Bonnie and Clyde as they came down the road. He was the only man in the party who knew Barrow and Bonnie on sight. Not a gun could be fired until he gave the word. At the right is Alcorn's party. Deputy Sheriff Ted Henry of Dallas County, Texas. Who with Alcorn trailed Bonnie and Clyde for many months.
Yeah, she's leaning against
See where
the
he
back
wrote
of it there.
See where he wrote that letter to Henry Ford, huh?
Oh,
Tell him how good the Ford car was with the V8.
pretty good handwriting, really.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he said, I didn't read it, but I know what it said, that he loves his cars because they had so much power or something, wasn't it? Yeah, they were short little people.
Yeah.
I mean, the radiator's right there.
Thank goodness it didn't break.
Did I do that?
No, they pulled it way out here and I just bumped it with my hand, didn't have it like that.
She's 14. He's a little over 5.
Oh, they swap license plates all the time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, whoever this was, he was about 6 foot, a little under.
Yeah.
Must have been maybe that's just I don't know. Oh, it's supposed to be him. His suit, I guess.
Yeah, and sure. The one that hunted them down from Texas.
And this is the car here.
Yeah. And they tried to put all the bullet holes where it was in the original car.
The original one, guys, is in Vegas. Money got it. Oh, God, that's kind of gross looking.
Yeah.
Wow. Whew. Makes your skin crawl.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, wow.
Well, yeah, I think it hit just like 76 bullets in it. And they wore that cab out right there.
Yeah, here's how tall the This is.
Yeah.
I mean, this is, I'm gonna hold this to my belt buckle. There's my belt buckle straight on.
And she was about this tall.
Yeah, she wasn't much taller than that. Wow. She's probably about your size, your little girl.
4'11".
Well, that's the right size. That's
Yeah.
what she was.
Or is that supposed to be the car?
Well, it's a
Replica.
copy. The original was in Las Vegas, but this is supposed to be hole for hole, exactly like that.
How did they get all the, a lot of these are the same picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys ever come through here, you've seen where it's at, you should probably stop. It's kind of interesting. It ain't no fancy,
It ain't the Louvre.
no, but it's got the information. A lot of it you're not gonna be able to see because of the glare. Well, that's the original paper, printing of the paper, huh?
Yeah. That's a really huge one. That was good.
Yeah.
That's what's his name?
Oh, yeah.
Woody Harrelson. He's at the stone where they got the stone marker up.
Huh.
Well, that's about being an actor, play those parts. You get to learn a lot about history if you want to, because you got to study it.
Yeah. Yeah, they
I suppose how she was laying in the car.
yeah.
He drove Ford exclusively and he get away with one.
Wow. Where did they bury him at, do you know?
He's in Texas.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure where she's at.
Yeah.
I've got one of these. I've got one exactly like this.
I just seen it. I had one like that.
Thompson.
Yeah.
This is the 22. But I got the 351, the one that they use. This is a 22 or a 32. I got it. It's made in 1915. It's a 1907 Winchester. I wish mine looked that good. Damn. Oh, that old 12 gauge. I bet that'd be a whomp when you shot it, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, she was a pretty girl.
Yeah, that's that BAR up there. Before they militarized it. And these old shotguns, these little Winchester lever action, they're cool. I think it's a Winchester.
It don't look like he's got that many bullet holes in him, really, for as much as they, I guess they're all through his arm there, aren't they?
They're on the side, because they shot the car from that side,
Shot him through him.
I think.
Well, you know, do the crime, you're gonna do the time. But the movies make it look a lot different than I think it really was.
Well, yeah, you know, they gotta make you want to watch it.
Yeah.
They had two BARs. Shit, that's 30-06s back then. That's a bad. A Browning A5 chopped off.
This is when they're taking them out of the cars in this picture here.
That's an old Winchester to cock at the hand.
Did they leave them in the car until they got them in town?
No, they took them out the car.
Okay, they just brought, this is where they brought the cars in town.
Yeah, because there's a picture of them on them out, well, like they're outside the car.
Yeah.
And there's one, you can see the car and they only got her on the ground.
Oh, yeah. This is where they're taking them out of the cars, I guess. There's the original picture. Morbid.
Yeah.
Well, they probably didn't film much.
No. That first 30-06 round went from that's pretty much probably done it right there. That's Frank Hammer and those guys that hunted them down.
Uh-huh.
Hammer, I think was his last name. H-A-M-M-E-R. Hammer.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, guys, this is a long video, but I wanted to show it all to you. I don't know what, this was a same year car, but it just doctored up.
My little car they got in here, same kind of car, basically.
Yeah. Well, we'll take a little more later. That's 15 minutes right there of looking at all this stuff. I just now seen this, guys. I didn't show it to you earlier. I want to throw it in here. This is kind of the way it happened. Different type cars they use for sure, but they got the little Hot Wheels to show you. This guy was pulled over, a friend of theirs, right? And so these guys, Bonnie and Clyde, came up here and seen him pulled over. They didn't get out of their car before these guys all opened up on them. And there had to be somebody over here too shooting.
No, it's on one side. They were going to be shooting at each other.
So then bullets,
They used
Go look at the
metal,
other side,
steel
the
metal
all the
jacket.
bullets went through.
Yeah.
Steel metal jacket bullets, yeah, went through.
Went all the way through. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I see. Let's look at this again, guys. See if this one represents it right. Bullets in,
All right.
and then excuse
Look
me.
out, babe.
Excuse me. Then the bullets went all the way through. Well, this one yeah, they're out. They're coming out. Yeah, went all the way through the car and people. Wow.
No, this is a
Found this little room here. Throw this on. I guess this is.
similar, but
Man, they had to be bloody. Them bullets coming all the way through the car like that at it. Oh man. You can see in that picture, it looks different in the other. They must have cleaned his face up in the other one and hers. Because they're,
Oh, wow.
you've seen the photos. My. It's kind of eerie feeling being in here like this. Kind of eerie. Even though these are just dummies. I mean, real people. That happened to real people.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Is that his real coat?
Could be.
bullet holes in it.
They said that was real clothes in here.
Okay.
But, you know, saying it. I don't know. Wow.
Wow, they really
They boogered them up.
violated
It's
them.
a screen door up at that house. Look out hanging on the wall.
Yeah. Anyway, that's that, guys. Well, guys, you never know who you're going to meet on the road. And we met these guys, and they're from Idaho Falls and Driggs.
Stephanie.
And you're from Idaho Falls, too?
Idaho Falls.
Yeah?
And Lee Tolson. Yeah, Caden Tolson.
And the little feller?
Damien.
Damien.
Hey, Damien. Well, that's how come you out here?
We're visiting family. I have family in Monroe and Tallulah, Vicksburg, Mississippi.
Yeah, we're headed to Monroe after we go out here. We're going to go check out the Duck Dynasty thing.
Yes.
Have you been there yet?
Yep. We're going to go check that out too.
Well, we'll see you there.
All right. We're going to see you there. Hey, you too.
Well, it's nice to meet those folks there. They helped us out with these photos right here also. So I'm hoping they're going to watch this video. So here's a shout out to some good people. Hey, we're going to have to cut this video right here because it is already almost 24 minutes long. And we still got to go out to the site. So check out the next video. We're going to go out to the exact spot where all of this happened. Stay tuned.